Dejahnique. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about how to make 2025 the most fulfilling year. I say fulfillment because that means you would have achieved something that has been desired by you. I would also like to say, even if you're watching this like super close to or past 2025, it's not too late to get ahead of the game now. First, I would say to set specific goals. You can put them into categories of mind, body, and soul, as well as career, hobbies, self-improvement. Set those type of goals, whether they're big or small, as well as make sure that they are goals within your control, something that you have the ability to achieve. For the most part yourself. I know some things it requires other parts and maybe help, like if you are looking to grow on YouTube, that's not all only based on what you do, because you still have to like want an audience to engage with your videos. But something in that you could control is being consistent with posting, making sure to schedule time to edit specifically, plan your videos out, and set time aside to actually film those videos and upload them. I was just using that example because that is something that I am going to be focusing on in the new year. So that's just an example of that. And a great way to make sure it's something that you would actually be able to achieve is to make sure it is a SMART goal, something that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Those are going to be great ways to help you make sure that they are goals that is definitely within your capability. With your big goals, you can set reminders to check in maybe every 3 to 4 months, maybe quarterly throughout the year, so that you're still on track. And to keep up with those bigger goals, you set smaller goals for like maybe a month or the week or that specific day that you want to work on a specific thing that could help you get to that bigger goal at the end of the day. And make sure so that you don't fall behind on anything. Make sure that it is something that you plan time accordingly, as well as set reminders as to why you want to achieve this goal. This is something that I myself am going to be working on implementing, is setting a why as to why I want to achieve the goals I do, because sometimes if you don't have a strong enough why, or keep reminding yourself of why, you may not follow through with them. And then you could even forget. If you get burnt out or unmotivated, then you'll just completely say whatever and not even work on your goals. Another great reason as to why you should set reminders to your why is because there could be things that you know you should be doing, but you're just not doing them. And I will say I have suffered from this the last year, or honestly, I've done this several times where I know there are specific steps that I should be taking to get to that goal, but for some reason I'm just not doing it. Like sometimes I would just come home and sit in front of a TV or doom scroll. That's not going to help you in any type of way. You have to set reminders to stay on top of your goals. Otherwise, you will probably fall off and forget about them. At least that's what I have definitely experienced. Maybe I haven't forgot about them, but I definitely didn't work as hard as I could have towards my goals. You should also always reflect on like your previous years that you may have not achieved the goals that you wanted, or you have achieved the goals that you wanted. Reflect as to what worked and what didn't work, so that you know exactly what you can incorporate the next year for your new goals, so that you have a better chance of achieving them, like the best odds possible for yourself. So what are things that you could have done differently if they didn't work out, and what are things that you should continue to do, let's say that they did work out. Staying consistent is always going to be a big factor in making sure you achieve your goals and being the most fulfilled that you could be. Because if you don't stay consistent, what growth are you seeing? As well as if you do stay consistent, you can do that by telling yourself you're going to do something. Stay disciplined of yourself. Keep yourself held accountable of your actions that you're making so that you could move forward towards your goals. If you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it. If you are not sure if you're going to actually do it, don't in your mind tell yourself you're going to, because then that completely takes away your self-discipline. That's usually what I like to do. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. If I don't know if I will, I try not to like fully be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, but I try to think to myself like, I should do this, or I would like to do this. And that ties into like, if you say you're gonna clean your freaking dishes, clean your dishes. Do that. It can start small. It can be the smallest thing. Just stay consistent and keep yourself disciplined. That is another great way to stay on top of your goals so you can be as fulfilled as possible. I know that with setting goals can sometimes be overwhelming, especially if you are nervous about achieving those goals, or you feel like it may be a really hard goal to achieve. Even if it could still be manageable, you may see it as hard, especially if it's a goal that you've had previously but you haven't achieved it yet. It could seem a lot harder now than previously before because you haven't achieved it that previous year. And so just remember to not get down on yourself. Don't give up. Always stay at it. Try to give yourself like a 80-20. Just like even health related, a lot of people say 80 healthy, 20% whatever you want, desired food. You can do that in real life too, because you need to take breaks. You will still need rest. If it's something that you may be finding a little bit mentally drained because you're not where you want to be, you can always take a little bit break, but just make sure that you come back and you come back stronger. 80-20, you have to relax. Work hard, play hard. So yes, rest hard. I don't know, whatever. I believe that the most important thing to help you achieve your goals is to truly believe in yourself. That is the most important thing. You have to believe in yourself, because if you don't, no one else is going to do that for you. You're not going to work as hard if you don't even believe in what it is that you're trying to achieve. You have to believe in yourself. Even if you can visualize it, you can journal about it. That always helps. I hear a lot in a lot of self-help wellness content. A big thing everyone says is to write it down, which honestly, I could see that. I believe it, but also visualize it in your head. You can speak affirmations out loud or in your own mind if you want. If you don't want to speak it, you don't have to. You can keep it in and still visualize it. Think about it. Truly just believe in yourself and you can do it. Okay, those are my tips to make 2025 your most fulfilling year. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you get notified the next time I post. Also, one of my goals for the upcoming year is to grow this community. So please like, please share, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye. Oh, staying consistent. I literally did not plan this out. I just said we're just gonna talk to the camera. I should have probably planned this out.